Do you really know the agent or developer that you are working with? Not who they tell you they are, or like who they actually are. You see, in Enugu real estate, I've understood that the most dangerous people are not the obvious ones. They are the ones that are well-dressed, articulated, and often referral-based agents that have successfully defrauded investors of millions over the years. Now, because no one checks their background, they often appear legitimate, they have an office, they speak confidently, they have a brochure, they have flyers, and they even have glowing testimonials. But the truth is, all this mean nothing without verification. So today I'm giving you a 5-step background check framework that you can run on any agent or developer before you buy land in Enugu. Now, the thing is that you must do this every single time you're about to buy land, no exceptions. Here's something I want you to understand about trust in Enugu real estate. You see, referrals are not verification. Your uncle or auntie might refer an agent to you because they trust them, but they didn't tell you that they confirmed his documents, checked his company in the CAC, check how valid his land is at the land registry, or even confirm if their past clients got what they paid for. You see, referrals, they compress your guard, and a compressed guard in real estate is a financial liability. See, due diligence is not an insult to anybody's integrity, but it's a professional standard that protects both parties actually. So me as a seller, you can run a background check on me to make sure that I am who I say I am. I don't sell fake lands. I will not defraud you of your money and run away. And you as a buyer, I can run my background check on you to make sure that you're not a client that is into illegal stuff and is trying to wash his money. So you see, it actually protects both parties. So any legitimate real estate consultant in this industry will respect you for even doing that. Now, here are the 5 checks, and I'm going to tell you in order of priority. Check 1 is fiscal office verification. Now, this is actually self-explanatory. It's basically you as a client visiting the office on ground. And when I mean visiting the office, not just a office that they rented by the hour or rent per day. This is like an office that shows proof of them being there over years or months, as the case may be. Now, when you visit the office, it's not just you going there and just concluding that, yes, okay, they have an office. There are still things you need to look out for to make sure that this is actually an office. You need to look out for maybe their signage, their roll-up banner, even pictures of the president, the governor of the state, and the picture of the MD himself. These are things you need to look out for. You can also find the Scholum certificate that is issued by EFCC. So these are little things you need to look out for when you visit the fiscal office itself. You see, one of the best ways to do this is to visit the office unannounced. Now, for obvious reasons, because any fake company or office, they cannot withstand an impromptu visit from a client, because all the things they need to set in place to, convince you that this is an actual office, they cannot keep up with that when you visit them unannounced. So yeah, visiting the office on ground is very, very important. Now, the second check is the CAC verification. You see, any legitimate company in Nigeria should or must be registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. You need to verify the company name, verify the board of directors, verify the company address. These are things you need to look out for. So what I actually explained doesn't take much. In less than 5 minutes, if you visit the CAC portal, you can check all these things. It doesn't take much. So while watching this video, you can actually confirm all these things while watching this video. You see, real estate is a business of millions. The cheapest land I have right now is selling for 950K. And by the time you pay your documentation fee and agency fee, you're looking about 1.6, 1.7 million naira per plot. So a real estate company that is not registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission and you're paying such money to, it looks somehow actually. All right, so there are actually startups, people that are genuine and want to start up a real estate company. But the truth is, the first thing to do when starting a real estate company is to register it with the Corporate Affairs Commission. I myself, if I want to start my own real estate company, I should do that. It shows that, yes, I'm bringing myself out there. The government is aware. Everybody's aware. I'm not hiding anything. Do you understand? So it's actually a green flag if they do that. But if they don't, it's quite suspicious actually. It's a red flag. And by the time you go through the CAC portal and the name of the MD or the board of directors is not the same as the people you are working with, that's actually a red flag. And if you check it and the company is not registered, is also another red flag. Now, the third thing you need to do is what we call independent track record research. Now, this is basically checking for testimonials, clients that bought from this particular company. So it's best that you search for clients that have bought from this company or from this realtor and see if they got what they actually paid for. So one of the best ways of doing this when you're working with a real estate company is to search the company name with words like fraud, scam, Enugu on diaspora groups or online basically, and see what pops out. So when you search for a company online and nothing pops out, it's actually very, very suspicious. So imagine a real estate company that have closed deals that are running in millions and you have no review whatsoever about that company online. It's actually very, very suspicious. So you need to tread carefully. Any company that have closed millions in transactions, they should have a client, a happy client that comes online and be like, okay, yes, I worked with Techland Real Estate and they are the best. I got exactly what I paid for. The documents are legit. The land is good. No issues. I mean, there should be some form of review from a client online talking about these companies. So the fourth thing you need to check is a professional association membership. So ask whether the realtor or developer has membership with REDAN, that's the Real Estate Developers Association of Nigeria, or if the company's professional valuer has membership with the Nigerian Institute of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. Now you see both bodies, they have standards, they have ethnic communities and complaint channels. So if you see membership on both bodies, then that is actually a thumbs up. Very, very important. Now this brings me to the fifth and final thing you need to check, which is the land registry confirmation. So before you send money to buy that land in Enugu, either you or a trusted relative and your lawyer should conduct a search at the Ministry of Land. If you've been watching this video till this particular point, you'll notice I've been talking about conducting your search almost every single time. So I'm not saying this thing because I just want to say it. I'm saying it because it is very, very important. You see, me as a real estate consultant, I conduct searches on the properties that I sell. That is why I present them to you with full confidence. Now, for you to have that same confidence in the land you're about to buy, conducting a due diligence on that land, confirming if the land is properly registered at the Ministry of Land is very, very important. So if a realtor resists you and your lawyer to conduct this search, or is giving you excuses or causing obstacles, then that is enough proof why you shouldn't buy. You should run away from that deal. So screenshot these 5 things I just mentioned, save them and send them to anybody that is in charge of your lands in Enugu on your behalf, because it is very, very important. Very, very important. It will save you from a lot of stress and you losing your valuable money. So tomorrow is day 7 and we are going to treat Enugu's most misunderstood and most dangerous transaction types in Enugu real estate: family land. Now, I know I talked about this. I'm going to dedicate a full video to this particular topic, and tomorrow is the day. So subscribe, like, and drop a comment in the comment section. I'm going to answer them. Ask me any questions you like, drop them in the comment section. I'll attend to them. And trust me, you don't want to miss tomorrow's video because I'm going to be very straightforward, very blunt, and most importantly, truthful. My name is Nwaizu Dunstan, your favorite property guy right here in the city of Enugu State, the coal city. I'll see you tomorrow.